The tale of Skeleton Canyon stands as one of the Southwest's most infamous treasure stories, beginning with a brazen heist in Monterrey, Mexico during the early 1900s. A gang of ruthless outlaws executed a precisely planned raid, first targeting the cathedral's golden altars, then moving to the bank where they seized diamonds, silver bars, and countless pesos. The total haul was staggering: 1 million in diamonds, 39 gold bars, and such an abundance of silver coins that their pack mules struggled under the weight. The notorious crew consisted of 4 main players: Curly Bill Brocious, Jim Hughes, Zwing Hunt, and Jose Estrada. Their escape route took them on a grueling 1,000-mile journey through the Sierra Madre Mountains, where they outpaced pursuing Mexican soldiers through punishing terrain and devastating heat. The physical challenges of their flight were matched only by the psychological strain, as greed began to corrupt their already tenuous alliance. Skeleton Canyon, a narrow passage carved between towering red rocks in Arizona, became their chosen hiding place. The location's natural defenses made it ideal for both concealment and treachery. Hughes, orchestrating what would become a notorious betrayal, positioned his conspirators along the canyon rim while leading the caravan into the narrow pass. When the moment was right, he executed Estrada with a shot to the head, triggering a devastating ambush that transformed the canyon into a killing ground. The ensuing chaos left multiple dead and their precious cargo scattered across the canyon floor. The aftermath of the massacre brought new complications. Many of their pack mules were either dead or had fled with their valuable cargo, leaving the surviving outlaws unable to transport their entire haul. This logistical nightmare spawned another round of betrayals. Doc Neal departed to acquire new mules, leaving Grounds and Hunt to guard the remaining treasure. During Neal's absence, his companion secretly buried a substantial portion of the loot, and upon his return, Neal found himself fleeing through the hills with bullets chasing his trail. The web of betrayal expanded when Neal reached Silver City and informed Hughes of the deception. They located Curly Bill, who was imprisoned for drunken behavior, and upon his release, the 3 men embarked on a vengeful quest to reclaim their buried wealth. Their pursuit ended violently in the town of Shakespeare, 2 of them hanging from rafters by morning, and the third bleeding out on the floor. Meanwhile, back in Skeleton Canyon, the remaining outlaws buried another portion of the treasure, estimated at around $80,000 in 1890s currency, beneath a distinctive twisted oak tree. The final chapter of this bloody saga culminated in Sheriff Breckenridge's intervention. His confrontation with the last surviving outlaws left Grounds dead and Hunt mortally wounded, though Hunt managed to make a cryptic reference to a map and the fortune still waiting to be discovered. Years later, a tantalizing clue emerged in the form of a letter from Grounds to his mother in Texas, reportedly containing directions to the buried treasure. However, if anyone has successfully located the cache using this information, they've maintained their silence. Today, Skeleton Canyon continues to draw fortune seekers and adventurers, though their findings typically amount to little more than an occasional tarnished coin or sun-bleached bones. The canyon itself seems to preserve the story's dark legacy, with winds that howl through the rocks like dragging chains, perhaps echoes of those ill-fated mules that never emerged from its depths. Local legends insist that the majority of the treasure remains buried beneath the desert sand and stone, protected by the same curse that claimed everyone who ever laid hands on it. This enduring tale serves as a stark reminder of how greed can corrupt absolutely, transforming trusted allies into mortal enemies. Unlike the men who died pursuing it, the allure of the treasure hasn't diminished with time. It remains as potent as ever, buried deep in the Arizona desert, still capable of drawing new seekers into its deadly embrace. The story of Skeleton Canyon stands as a testament to the destructive power of greed and the high price of betrayal in the American West.